my internet thing I use from T-Mobile gives me 100 gig for the month. This is the Sam Sierra tablet. There's my Rand McNally 750 GPS, my phone holder, my light up cords, got a case of tea, there's a thing of tea and a jug of water, and I've got a brand new case of bottled water. Underneath that seat right there is a my Trucker's Road Atlas if I ever need it. I got a seat organizer. On there that I haven't fully utilized yet since I got it put on there. Here's my tripod and my thermos. Coffee pot. Minions crock pot, small one. Microwave. A Deadpool coffee, or a coffee cup that I use from time to time. This cabinet I keep all my seasonings and my mason jar bacon grease. Got some potatoes and an onion and coffee right there. Coffee in that bag right there. All my clothes and clothes in that cabinet. Sets of clothes. Sets of clothes made into sets so I can grab and go. My laptop. Got my bedding right now. I got Spider-Man bedding. I do have camo bedding. My canned food and my paper plates, cups, forks, spoons. My griddle, my Road Pro to go, right there. The tins for the Road Pro to go. 32-inch TV and the fridge which they provided for me. That is their CB that they provided. I got a TV tray so I can eat off of it. Keep a rug on, and it's kind of a work in progress. Still gotta tweak a few things here and there, but this is my first month on the truck. I got some hats here. I got safety gear here, and hats right there. This is the work in progress, and that's my Wolf box chest free. Using it as a freezer. It's set for -8 if you can see that. And my wife bought that for me off of Amazon. So anyway, it's a pretty nice truck. It's a late model international. I think it's a 2021. So pretty nice truck. I still got to figure out a few things here and there. It's not perfect. It's a work in progress, but for little bit I've been on the truck, I think it's working out pretty well. All in all, it's been a pretty good job. Working for Midwest Viking is going well. Paychecks are decent. Gonna have a lot of holidays and stuff thrown in that might mess up a few things. Like we just got off of Labor Day. We'll see what that check is gonna be like, but my average paycheck has been right around $1,200 a week after taxes and stuff comes out. So that's not bad. That's not bad for doing between $2,500 to $3,000 a week. I made a little less than that last week, but this check is going to be just about a little 1,200, and then so we'll see how things go as things progress. But I'm trying to drive my butt off, and they seem to like me and how hard I run, and so far they've been able to keep up with me. It's a smaller outfit, so the guys are only in there. There's always someone who will answer the phone, it seems like, and I try not to call them after hours unless I have an emergency. So far I haven't had any real big emergencies. The only thing I've had to call them about is when my express code for the money code in order to pay for a trailer wash at the Streak and Beacon wasn't working. I had to call to get another one and have it reissued. Luckily I didn't call too late at night. It was like around 9 o'clock or something. So other than that, it's been pretty smooth. Just learning a lot of these. I know that it's going to be a lot of repeat places. I don't know how many customers they really have that they work with, and how much they do new places and stuff. I'm still getting to know this outfit, but they seem to be a great bunch of guys to work for, so it's been going good. And I'm definitely enjoying the job so far, and being able to be home every weekend, so that's nice. And we'll see how things go, but it is definitely nice being home every weekend and being able to drive myself to and from the truck and take care of things. So we'll see how things go as things progress, and I'll let you know. But I think I'll be able to make this job work, and it'll be a lot more family friendly, work out a lot better. Bay and Bay would have probably worked other than me staying out so long. Sierra England was definitely not going to work because they did not have their crap together. They were having problems. I mean, just all over the place. Communications, and the job just wasn't what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 100% drop and hook, and that's not what it was. So it is what it is. You make the best of it and you make it work. I gave both those companies 4 months to prove that they would work, and after 4 months at each place, I think this will work out better. It's a smaller company, a lot better communication, being home all the time and having decent paychecks. And we'll see, because there's an opportunity for me to make really good miles at times, and getting into the holiday season, you know, that time of year when we're in all the holidays, is going to play a factor in limiting some of the miles I could get. And I realize that I just got to make the most of it, do the best I can to set myself up to be able to get more miles by working my clock, to leave that opportunity open for Brian and Dustin back at Midwest Viking to get me set up on runs so that I can show up, and hopefully these places won't be running behind and will be ready for me to show up, get loaded, unloaded, drop and hook, whatever the case may be, and to keep rolling down the road as much as possible to make them get as many miles, you know, going as possible. So I've already had a week where I was able to make over 3,000 miles, and we'll see if I can keep doing that more consistently. So we'll see. You just gotta, you know, make sure that you are in that driver's seat when your 10 is up, getting that pre-trip done, making sure that everything's working right. You know, just keep it going to the best you can. So we'll see how it goes. It's the next day, and I've already gotten unloaded. As you can see, I just hit the dock and got unloaded. Now I am parked out on the street, if you can see that, and so I got like 2.5 hours left to do in the sleeper berth, and then we'll see if they found me a load. So far they haven't found me a load to head back to Iowa to go home. So basically whatever load they give me is my load home, and when I leave here I've got to go do a trailer wash. I might get up and see if I can't just clean the trailer out myself and avoid a trailer wash. I do got a broom. Maybe I'll get up there. I think I will. I think I'll get up there and do that. Alright, got my broom. Notice I still gotta move the tandems forward again for driving. Open up the doors and get up in here. Open up the doors and get up in here and clean things out. truck driver, this is one of these things you gotta do from time to time. Get up in here and clean out the trailer. It's not too bad up here. I can avoid a trailer wash if I sweep out the trailer good enough. Doesn't look too bad. It's just some various pieces of pallet wood, a few pieces of plastic. So you see that? That looks pretty good there. So now we just got to do the rest of it. Those big wide brooms don't do very good with these trailers. They don't get down in the grooves. So these kitchen brooms with the longer bristles seem to get down in there easier. And once I might bring my leaf blower with me in the future, but right now I don't have it. So just want to get this good enough to avoid having to go look for a trailer wash. Save myself some time. good. Just gotta get up here, read the sleep, and it doesn't take very long. If this was a dry van trailer, I would definitely be using a wide broom, because then I could sweep all this out a lot quicker. But I tried using a wide broom before when I was at Bay and Bay, and it just didn't work out so well in these reefers with these grooved floors. These grooves are hard to get those wide brooms down into to get that stuff. So either a kitchen broom like this one, or a leaf blower, or a combination of the two works best. So what you want to try to avoid is knocking the stuff out onto the ground. What you want to do is get it down to the end so that you can get everything through with the broom into a bag. You want to get everything in a bag. So I'll have to get up in there and get one of my Walmart bags and get as much of this stuff in there, and I'll just put it in a bag, put it on the passenger side floorboard, and next time I go buy a trash can, I'll just throw it away. Easy peasy. Try not to knock this stuff off on the ground. If you can help it, when you get down here at the end, you gotta be a little bit more careful. So if you don't have any like blood or nasty stuff and it's just pallet wood busted up and a few pieces of plastic, you can get away with just sweeping. But if there was like nastiness of, you know, old meat or blood residue or things like that, then you'd have to get a trailer wash, most definitely. And by getting up here and just taking a few minutes to sweep. It saves me from having to look around all over the place for a blue beacon to be able to do a trailer wash for some other trailer wash place. And that saves the company money, which will in turn help them, and then eventually the trickle down effect will hopefully help you in the long run. If you do things to save your company money, hopefully that'll have a trickle down effect to the drivers, because then they will be able to afford implementing other things to help drivers. But if you want your company to help you, you gotta help them. Don't be a lazy truck driver. It doesn't take very much to get up here with a broom and just take a few minutes to sweep. It's already cool, warmed up in here. Having the doors open, it already warmed up in here significantly. That -1 temperature that this trailer was set at, it already warmed up. So, but look at that, nice and clean. I just gotta do a few more couple seconds of sweeping of the end of the trailer here, and then just put it all in a plastic bag and throw it away later. Easy. And if I'm lucky, there's a trash can here I can take advantage of. Probably not. Alright, straight up. This dusty stuff, no big deal. That stuff can wind up on the ground. It's all the chunks and big pieces of wood and things like that you don't want. You don't want to leave a mess on the floor by even on the outside streets of the companies that you're delivering to and stuff, because you don't want to piss off those companies, because they'll call your company and complain and get you in trouble. The company will be in trouble. It gives everybody around, which is bad. So make sure when you're sleeping on your trailers, you're not just showing up somewhere and knocking off. Be courteous and clean up after yourself. Pick up this stuff, throw it in a bag, and throw it away. It's not that much. It's not that hard just to pick up the thing. Got all these guys showing up to rest areas and all these different areas in parking lots and stuff, and going over to the edge of stuff and knocking this stuff off in the grass and stuff, throwing their trash bags out into the woods and grass and stuff, and truck stops and different places that they're going and different companies that they go to, and just making a mess, and then pisses off the companies because they got trash everywhere, makes them look trashy, and they don't always have time to get out there. They're focused on moving freight in and out of their building, and you're there trashing up the place, or rest areas, or different Walmarts or other places that you go to park at, or truck stops. And lazy truck drivers are getting up there, they're sweeping their trailers out, but they're friggin' just knocking it off on the ground and leaving it there, leaving all this kind of stuff here, you know, those big chunks of wood and stuff, they're just leaving it out on the ground and the grass and stuff, making it so that the guys with lawnmowers and stuff can't do their job very easy and all that. So all the way around, so make sure you're picking your stuff up. So I gotta go get a trash bag from the truck. Okay, well, I managed to get a little bit down on the ground, but I can easily pick that stuff up. So got a couple of Walmart bags. Okay, and I just realized that right behind me, right on the other side of the street, is this big old dumpster right there. We'll just throw it in there. Save me having to look around for a trash can later. While not perfect, it sure is a hell of a lot better than having to look for a trailer wash. And I could get up there and do a little bit better job and just sweep the end of those scraps. That's pretty minor stuff though. That's not a big deal. That's not going to get you in most places turned away. So it is making sure that it's clean enough so they don't have to, you know, do a whole lot of going over nails and pallet boards and things like that get left. So I wish these places would take a few minutes and sweep out the trailers and stuff when they're done, instead of leaving it for us to go do trailer washes and stuff. But it is what it is. So don't be a lazy truck driver. When you can, take a few minutes to sweep out or blow out your trailer. Just don't get it all over the ground. Pick up after your stuff. Don't leave chunks and trash everywhere. Don't throw your trash out in random places. Make sure they go to the appropriate places in a dumpster or a trash can or something somewhere. Don't just throw it on the ground, leaving chunks of stuff for cars and trucks to run over and possibly pop a tire or something. Don't be lazy. Sweep out your trailer, but don't sweep it out onto the ground. Pick it up, put it in bags, throw it in the trash. Carry it with you, and then next time you stop at a truck stop, just throw it in the trash can next to the fuel island or something. Whatever, just make sure it gets thrown away in the appropriate place. Alright. Thanks, guys.